Keenan Allen, and I listen, guys, I keep seeing the Keenan Allen stories with the Giants. Okay. Listen, last year, a little bit of a down year for him. 15 games, 70 catches, 744 yards, 7 touchdowns. Prior to that, he was a Pro Bowler in the last 6 of the last 7 seasons. So really good track record overall. And that 7th season he was injured for a good amount of the season. That's why he wasn't a Pro Bowler. He just turned 33 years old. That's my biggest issue right there. You got a guy in the downswing, 33 years old. And you're going to have him as a guy who's going to fit a role, but I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily, an amazing role. Like, he's going to be like a third, fourth receiver on the team. I think there's definitely somebody who is going to want him. And he's going to want him to be a starter. Look like Pittsburgh, for example. I think he wants to go play with Aaron Rodgers, assuming they get him and they just got rid of Pickens. Okay, that's be a great option for him. But I can't imagine that at this point in his career, when he knows he has like 1 or 2 years left probably before he's, relegated to be a full-on has-been. Like, not trying to be mean about him. Again, 34 years old. At this point in his career, year by year, you don't know what you got. I can't imagine he's like, you know what? Let me just give up on being a starter. He'll be a third, fourth wide receiver for the Giants. And the same point for the Giants, do you want to go ahead and bring in a 33-year-old guy that in 1 or 2 years, when we hopefully start getting a chance to get in the playoffs and do something with this team, he's probably retired at that point? And if not retired, just a shell of his former self there? I don't get the allure unless you're looking for wins this year. And I'd love to get wins this year, guys. Don't get me wrong. I want to win this year. But the biggest, most important thing is developing this roster. I don't think that's in the best fit of developing the roster. So, yeah, I would go and, skip Keenan Allen. Now, I will say this as well. I have never seen anybody say the Giants are actually interested. All I keep seeing is articles saying the Giants should be interested or he'd be a great fit for the Giants. So, but I keep hearing Giants fans that I know and talk to, and people that I've met, and people I see talking online and Facebook groups and all that kind of stuff as well, saying, Twitter will please always, Keenan Allen would be great. Keenan Allen would be a great spot for him. For Giants, Giants would be a great spot for him to go to. It's like the Giants have to be interested. He's got to be interested. Like, people are just throwing names together, connecting dots that aren't even there. I think this is a year that, as much as Joe Shane and Brian Dable want to win to keep their jobs, because I see you there, Kenneth, and I agree with you that they need to go ahead and obviously win this year to keep their jobs. I do think they also understand that it's not just keep your jobs now, it's keep your job in the long term. Having Keenan Allen as your third or fourth wide receiver is probably not going to make or break your season, guys. Barring any injuries to the guys that you have at the top 3 right now. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.